10 years with a huge amount of entertaining stories about him. However, hardly are any appropriate for his wedding. As a result, we've been in a lot of trouble if we told them here. So we'll be telling them over at the bar later on.
When Richard asked us to say a few lines at his wedding, a few thoughts crossed our minds. Firstly, Sunday is usually our Sex and the City DVD box set. We really want to miss it.
Secondly, we asked ourselves, are we really qualified for the job? But after much deliberation, we realised that few people would be better qualified to stand here right now and talk about the real Richard Maskell. Because we were like parents to him at university. We watched him drink from the bottle, we've seen him crawl, Tristan stressed him. We've cleared up after him. Many times we've had to walk and put him to bed. However, fortunately, that was the extent of our care.
That's right. We've been friends with Rich for many years now, so we feel we're in a good position to comment on his many positive qualities.
He's a man with a strong sense of loyalty, as the manager, Kebab Kid, in Oxford will surely attest.
He's a man with a very firm sense of what is right and what is wrong, particularly when it comes to dub remixes of Dark Side of the Moon.
He's a man who you'll always be happy to see. When we lived with him, he always made sure he pulled an all-nighter, just so he could say bye to us before we went to work. Thanks, mate. Really appreciate it.
He is, however, a man with a poor concept of animal toiletry, as demonstrated by his pet cockatiel's fondness for pooing onto the door handles of our shared house. Something which I regularly forgot to look out for when coming downstairs blurry-eyed in the mornings and reaching out to open the living room door. Rich insists that he have not specifically trained Izzy to do this on purpose, but I continue to have my doubts.
He's also a man who will never waste time using 20 words when one will do. We had the pleasure of witnessing a massive transformation of a very quiet teenager to a very quiet man. Recently, I called Rich, I hadn't spoken to him for a couple of months. Have a nice Christmas? I asked. Yep. Yep, he replied, and that was it. That was it.
However, do not be fooled by the shy facade, which does have an unexpected dark side. At uni, we had the pleasure of living with a loud and annoying German chap called Pat. Pat would steal our food and basically tried to stir everything up as best he could, a real pantomime villain. And many of you will know Rich is partial to dabbling in a bit of songwriting, and one day he thought that enough is enough and decided to make a stand.
He did this by recording a wonderful pop song. The result was a 3-minute sensation entitled Pat That Begins with T, Rhymes with Cat. Whilst we all loved it, Pat sadly didn't see the funny side. A few days later, Richard's guitar was found in the shower. Whilst we all suspected it was Pat, I had my suspicions it was in fact Tristan. Leave it at that.
To be honest though, Rich is much the same person that he was different. He still loves music and computer games, and living off one massive meal a day.
We're not saying his bachelor lifestyle was all that unhealthy, it's definitely had long-term effects. He lived off Tesco Valley burgers for 10 years. Now every time a car backfires, he breaks into a gallop. Although we can usually calm him down with the girl.
We always knew him by the name of Alfie. In fact, I didn't realise that this wasn't actually his real name until I'd known him for nearly a year. I only discovered his true name when he gave me a demo CD to listen to, and I was wondered the next day by telling him that I didn't think much of his Rich Maskell's music. After which there was a bit of an awkward silence for about 2.5 weeks.
You may be wondering where the name Alfie came from. As you know Rich very well, you probably won't be surprised to know that he was given his nickname because of a reputation he gained in credited with for being a bit of a ladies' man. Akin to the Michael Caine character in the film of the same name. In particular, he was famous for wooing ladies
summer dance floor, including his painted Elfman style, it's been imitated in South Korea.
If you ladies are very lucky, you might see it for the Elfman style. By the time we left halls of residence after our first year at uni, Rich had deduced his way through most of the female residents of blocks A through to K. Along with 5 of the domestic staff, 2 of the tutors, and perhaps most impressively of all, the university's Vice-Chancellor, John Snow from California.
Philandering ways continued through the second and third years. Rumour had it that by the time he left, he was able to impregnate fellow students simply by pointing at them and giving them the legendary Alfie wink. In fact, it's predicted that by 2016, 78% of all the teenage buskers in Oxford will be the offspring of today's group.
Eventually, however, Rich met the one woman who was able to take his smile. A woman of such generosity, kindness, and beauty. I'm sure you all agree that it's particularly stunning to you. A woman of so many wonderful qualities that the famous Alfie wink now reserved for her alone.
Clear to see, Rich and Ree are a great couple, and we're thrilled they got married today. So,
Can I please ask you all to raise your glass to a lifetime of love and happiness for the bride and groom?
I got this one.